What's going on, everyone? We're going to take a look at some of the retailers. We're going to take a look at Walmart and Target, and we're going to look at the weekly time frames. We're going to see potentially where we could get in to try to make some money, where and what areas we should avoid. What I'm looking at here, obviously you guys have already seen the numbers on Walmart, so we did have an aggressive push higher today. The stock is up 5% and we closed at 139.37. Now there's an exact reason why we stopped from a technical standpoint, and that reason being here, we stopped right at this weekly 50-day moving average. You can see that we actually intraday pushed over this 50-day moving average but ran into the 100 simple day moving average. Now there's a reason why I have all of these moving averages on my screen. I like to play in between the lines, meaning that I want to know potentially where a stock can stop, and I want to know potentially where a stock can find a little bit of support, and I want to get in on the confirmation of those particular moves and then have my best odds at trying to make some money. So what we are going to look for on Walmart going into this week as well as next week, I could see a little bit of a pullback, maybe a consolidation for 1 or 2 days, but the only thing I am going to look for is going to be to the long side, and what I'm going to look to do is just get a confirmation over today's highs of $140 and around 91 cents. Let's just call it 141 for the sake of the video. That is going to be a macro trade over macro supply with room to push into 146.60. This is not a bad trade. This is a low risk trade because all we have to do is use the 50-day moving average on the daily time frame as our absolute stop. So that's going to give us about $1.50 range. If you guys would like to swing this play, as long as we take out these highs here of around 140.91, we can go ahead and get long in our position. We're going to also use this 50-day moving average as a hard stop. So what you do not want to see is you do not want to see a break over today's highs and then it lose those gains and then start to roll below the 50-day moving average and you still be holding a position long. If it does dip and close below the 50-day moving average on the weekly time frame, we're just going to go ahead and exit that trade. But as long as we stay over, we're going to set a price target of around 145 to 147. That's going to be my take profit zone. I would expect that when we do get into that area, that we do have some sort of significant pullback. We are going to get the 5-day moving average rising. So we are going to need a little bit of time, meaning at least a week to a week and a half for this to catch up and provide some firmer support above these other moving averages here. Let's take a quick look at Target's weekly chart. Same kind of story here. Big day on Target. We were up 4.5%, $7 on today's session. Now Target has a little bit of room to run over today's highs as well. You can just go back to last earnings when we did sell off very aggressively into the 200-day moving average, where we briefly lost it for a moment in time. However, this was just a little bit of consolidation below the 200-day moving average. As long as we did not take out 137 to the bottom, this was an excellent loading zone for a low risk trade. Now, getting to today's price action, with today's close, we did get over its weekly 20-day moving average. You can see the weekly 5 trying to catch up here. All we are looking for here, as we still have a lot of room into the 50-day moving average and a lot of space to kind of gain back last earnings, right? So all we're looking for on Target is anything over $183.75, and we're just going to look to play that into 190 to 194. That's going to be the 2 profit taking zones. Again, once we get into this range, we're going to lock in those gains. We're going to let the stock consolidate, see what it wants to do from there. And if there is an opportunity to get in over 195, we will play that into 206. I hope this video helps. If you guys are interested in learning how to day trade options, you're looking and interested in how to swing trade, and you're tired of losing money, make sure to go to evolutiontraders.com, become a lifetime gold member. You're going to get access to my watch list, my trading strategies, intraday callouts, and one-on-one coaching. I look forward to seeing all of you guys on the inside, and I will catch you guys all later.